There we go. Hey everybody, Brian here. What is it, Wednesday? Wednesday night, yep. And been waiting to do some arena tonight. So we're about to do that. If you feel like doing some arena with me, by all means do so. I'm trying to remember which quest is cosmic though. Burn off this energy real quick. Definitely not that one. Oh, what do we got? Don't think it's this one. Nope. Too many menus. There we go. Okay. Um, Anything crazy here? No? Okay. Alright. Here we go. Just gonna pop through this quick quest here, burn off the energy, and then hop into the arena tonight. Mr. P, what is up, my friend? How are you doing tonight? Would you like to grind some arena with me? It's been a hot minute since I grinded a featured arena with my 6 stars. Kind of curious what my new point total is going to be after that 6 star Crystal Nexus opening video. It used to be I was putting up, oh, I don't know, what was it? 8 mil? There we go. That's the worst pickup line I've heard. Who's trying to pick somebody up? Just realized my camera's like a little bit off. There we go. Okay. I don't think I was trying to pick anybody up. Ooh, let's see. Oh my. You're making some dinner tonight? What are we having? I made some dinner earlier. Sorry about that. It's a little cold here at night, so I brought a blanket today because I'm old. And I got stuck under the chair wheel. I also have my second monitor plugged in. This is my first stream with the second monitor plugged in. So I'm kind of monitoring that over here. Really? Boom. Tri-tip ratatouille, onion rings, and some assorted veggies. Very nice. You that's definitely not hamburger helper, bro. I'm impressed. Oh, what are we doing here? What are we doing? When I decided I was going to come stream tonight, my energy was in a much lower state. But then it took me a while to get over here and get things set up. And then my energy refilled. How dare it? There we go. Oh, you make a big meal, then eat it for a couple nights? I actually, I've talked to a lot of people that do the same thing. It's really the only way, I mean, I'm making an assumption here, but it sounds like you're making food for just yourself. It's really the only economical way that one person can cook at home and not have anything go to waste. Seems like everything in the grocery stores is sold by, family pack. Oof. Trying to get some time in on Hercules. Used an awakening gem on him, but I don't really play him that often. Cheeto, what's up? Thanks for popping in. Oh, you have 30 minutes until clock out? Well, you're welcome to hang out. Don't ever feel obligated. I'm just having fun myself while trying to connect with a few other people. Cool. Almost enough for a 6-star. Alright, now... Now it's time for the arena. Pardon my yawns, everybody. I got up early with the baby this morning. Didn't get an opportunity to take a nap. We finally got both kids to bed, and the wife just went to bed herself. I told her I was going to come down and stream. Though I wish I would have gotten on a little bit earlier. Hoping that would have finished her off there. It did not. Did I get any good pulls recently? Well, I assume you've seen the 6-star Nexus Crystal opening video. Aside from that, I got a Sunspot, finally. I got Sunspot way too late in the 4-star time frame, so I never played him. Never got him as a 5-star. Still don't have him as a 5-star. But I have him as a 6-star now, which, you know, the majority of my roster is between 6-star rank 3, 6-star rank 4. So, you know, potential high prestige champion for me. On the prestige side of things, besides that, I mean, I got a Spider-Man Supreme now, which I'm looking forward to leveling up. You say that I had some fantastic openings on that video. Who are you taking up first? I recommend Claire Bear. Actually, Clairvoyant is already at rank 2. And probably by next Mystic Advancement event, she will be rank 3. I have enough materials for a rank 4 now, which would be my 5th one. But haven't really decided who yet. Could it be Claire? I don't know. I already have a Mystic. I do not have a Tech rank 4, though. But I can't think of anyone specifically that I would want to take to rank 4. I was kind of saving up the materials for Idoom, hoping that he would come out of any one of those Nexuses. He didn't. I'm a little surprised. But, you know, one day. One day he will. And it looks like I'm being raided from a Tuscan Raider. Caveman, Gerald, what is up? Thank you for the raid, Lorson. I just started streaming. Emerald Witcher, what is up, brother? Long time no see. My fault, not yours. I had a baby at the age of 40. Was not the plan. But thank you for the raid. we are just starting Vision featured arena. I know it's been up for like 2 days, but I'm really just trying to awaken the 4-star. So what I'm going to do tonight is, at a minimum, hit 7.5 million points, but I would like to get a cycle of my 6-stars in now that I've gotten all these new ones, and just kind of see where that puts me roughly with points. And that's kind of what my schedule is tonight. Yeah, thanks for the raid. Hope everybody is having a good night. What do you guys think of the Marvel Hero ticker bar at the bottom of the screen? I just put that up tonight. It took me a minute, but I got it. I think it looks pretty cool. Maybe you guys can let me know what you think. It looks cool. Thank you, Gerald. Like the ticker, pretty neat. Face cam super blurry. Oh man, again? Dude, there's something wrong with this camera. Give it a second. There we go. Should be better now. Maybe if I don't know. I think it's a close-up camera. It should be alright now. I don't know why it does that. I don't know if it's lighting. I don't know if it's focus. Is the camera degrading? But I think that's going to be my next upgrade. This streaming stuff is getting real expensive. Help me get monetized. Like the video and subscribe. Oh, hopefully it's better now, Lorson. Jacob says he finally got a Switch today. Bro, we need to swap Switch codes, bro. It needs a little more Claire, though. I'm sure she's in there somewhere. Maybe not. I'll keep an eye on that. I don't think it has every champion. It should, though. It looks awesome. Thanks, Chill. I still look fuzzy. Well, you don't want the high def, Brian. I'm pretty ugly, bro. Something about unkept man beard, you know, neck bearding going on like crazy. Solid Snake, my brother. Good evening. The pictures of the champs make me feel like that the game is so old and has progressed a lot over the years. I don't know what to tell you. Solid Snake is my tech guy. Yeah, Jacob. Switch codes. It's called a friend code. But yeah, it's like a PlayStation account, except it's for the Switch. It's unique to your device and a sub account that you set up within it. So I'm curious, Jacob, what game did you get with your Nintendo? Or how many games do you have? And have you seen my collection? I am a self-proclaimed Switch video game collector. I own over easily 200 titles. We want the high def, Brian, for purposes. Well, in time. I did just drop, like $2,000 building this computer. I feel like I should give my wife's bank a little bit of a break there. You know, these banks, they be folding like crazy lately, I hear. I don't know how much of my money they actually have. High def is BP's awakened ability. Oh, maybe. No, I'd really like to get a nice camera. Um, so I have a nice camera. It used to be up there. We moved it to the closet. The problem is it's not meant for continuous video feed. So it wouldn't be a good streaming camera. But if I wanted to lower the resolution and do like, you know, background monitoring with it, which there's a purpose for, right? But it's not meant to be like a face cam. I thought that I could use it for that. I did some light reading, and there's people that do, but it's roughly no better than essentially one of the high-end webcams. So it would not have been worth the time or energy to set that up. But yeah, now that I've built the PC and we've got a new streaming setup, it might be time to get a new camera. But you know, one thing at a time. I'm not in any rush. I hope you're not either. I don't think you guys come here to see my face. If you do, you should just subscribe to my OnlyFans. Whoa! Um, just kidding. We all know why you guys come here. It's to watch me die. Let's be honest. Woo! I don't know why that turned into a heavy. Just die quicker. Come on. Thank you. Once set up, my name will be Skeletor something, probably. Yeah, I can see that. Have I shared my thoughts on the revive farming issue? I can if you'd like. Um, I don't know. I've seen a video from Rich the Man, and I've heard people talking about it. I have not seen the original post yet. I don't even know if I've seen all the details, but it sounds like, in an effort to bring in more monetization, they're going to take away revive farming from where a lot of you may be getting your revives from now, right? From the quests. You guys let me know if I'm wrong about this, but that's kind of how I read the situation. Based on what Rich the Man said in a video that I watched, it may not have been the main video. It might have been a secondary follow-on one. It sounds like it's really not going to affect me at all. The majority of my revives come from 4-hour crystals. They come from finding them on event quest and side quest paths. The majority of my units come from event quests and arenas. In the past, I have completed all difficulties of event quest for more than a year now. And I do a lot of arena. Maybe not all of it. But yeah, I don't think the changes are going to affect me. I am that free-to-play player that spends a gross amount of time playing this game. You'd think I'd be better at it. But something about skill issues. Yeah, so those are my thoughts. I understand why Kabam would do this. If people are farming so many revives, completing old content that's easy to auto fight, that means that's potential money they're not making. It sounded like his downside was, well, then players aren't going to be able to progress through the storyline as fast as they do now. And I would make the case that that's a good thing because, in my opinion, the mid range account and roster players, right, are becoming swamped with fairly new accounts of people who have no idea how to play the champions. But maybe they've spent, somewhere in the couple hundred of dollars. Um, their account may look good, but it doesn't mean that they are good. And I'm not one to hate on a lower skilled player by any means. The point I'm trying to make is they need to go back and they need to struggle on some old content like we all did to fully appreciate and understand that, when 7 stars come out, if they get one, it doesn't mean they're ready for Plat Wars. It doesn't mean they're ready for Map 6 AQ. You know? That's the point I'm trying to make. Anyway, I can see I'm getting behind on chat. Let me catch up. Jacob says he got the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Monster Hunter Rise. Okay, very cool. I believe I have both of those. Maybe Kabam uses SVB Bank and that's why they nerfed the revive farming. They gotta recoup them losses, bro. New solution to revive farming: make it a daily quest and for it, and said it doesn't require RNG. It looked like it gave mostly potions, not revives. I mean, again, I have not seriously looked at anything. But, I mean, I think that I am that exception to the rule where these changes really aren't going to affect me. I think more people should do arena. There are so many players that do little to no arena as it is. Is it extremely rewarding? No. Can it be if you invest the time? Yes. From past experience, Kabam says one thing, the community overreacts. But in the end, it wasn't as bad as everyone expected it to be. Oh, by the way, there was things that Kabam didn't mention that kind of made it a little bit better. I am by no means a shill for Kabam. Don't worry, I say F Kabam quite often. But yeah, I don't know. I get frustrated by players that log in, they do their AQ or war, and then they log off. And while they're participating, they do the absolute minimum for anything else in the game. And then they're just, they're like, oh, well, I'm dropping $100 this month, and I guess that's enough to keep up with the rest of the players who are, furiously tackling content, scraping that bottom of the barrel to get everything that they can to accelerate their accounts, right? I am falling really behind on chat. I'm going to pause the fighting briefly to catch up. Jacob wants to know, which game should I download, Super Mario Bros. Deluxe or Super Mario Odyssey? Well, if you love Mario Kart... Oh, wait, no. Okay, so So deluxe would be up to 4 players on the screen simultaneously. A very typical side-scrolling Mario Brothers game. Um, you're gonna have fun with it. I know I do. But I think that the better game is Super Mario Odyssey. And you could probably find the deluxe version secondhand or even on sale at some point in the near future. Gerald says the exploration rewards are RNG based. Um, if we're talking about like units and revives, that they are. But at the same time, I think a lot of people have adopted a methodology of, you know, just do your best, buy revives, and brute force your way through content, get your title. It doesn't matter in the end. Nobody cares. I think it would do a lot of people good in this community to maybe struggle a little bit harder and have to really learn how to play the game better, including myself, right? I mean, I'm not awesome. But we don't play this game because they give away everything for free just for logging in, right? We play it because either we love Marvel or we find the game challenging. It's difficult. We feel a sense of accomplishment when we overcome the the challenge. You've seen my collection, Mr. Moneybags? I don't know if I'm rich, man. I think I'm just a good shopper. Brian's got an OnlyFans? No. No. Only perk subscriptions ain't cheap. I came for the punch and pie. I would give my thoughts on the subject, but I can't because I didn't read the news and I'm not going to read it. There you go. There you go, Chill. Stick to your guns. Ignorance is bliss, I hear. Scruff BG. I'm not sure what Scruff BG is, but I'm going to do some BGs at the end of this stream, probably. BP's only fan name is Big Pear Daddy. What would my OnlyFans name be? The other Brian had a similar opinion. Great minds think alike. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. The people who are spending, you are the ones keeping this game alive. Hats off to you. Mad respect. I've never begrudged a paying player the right to grow and advance faster than anything that a free-to-play player can do. But if you are just revive bombing your way through content, did you really get any better? Right? Maybe you don't care. Maybe you just want to get that Paragon and that Legend title and then just collect the champions and do whatever because you got better things to do with your time. I get it. I just think that they're trying to. I think as the economy has gotten a little bit worse, Kabam having negative quarters in productive wealth generation for this game is looking at, okay, why aren't they making money? And when they start looking at some details, it sounds like they were looking at the number of revives found, the number of revives used, and then what percentage of that was probably through monetization, right? And they're realizing, I'm making up numbers here. Oh man, 13% of the revives used were paid for in units. Okay, well, where are they getting all these extra revives? Oh, they're farming them. You know? Why? How? Okay, yeah, we need to nerf that. We need our money. I feel like someone needs to take BP's thoughts on this and dub it to a rap track. So in other words, you're not going to tell me what happened in Infinity War. You're going to tell me to go back and read it for myself. Yes. Yes. I will tell you that the United States government spent about $170,000 making a robotic metal hand to see if somebody could snap their fingers like Thanos. And those are my tax dollars hard at work. Arenas are just boring to invest in, to be honest, but I do it because I need units to get willpower. There you go. You know, it used to be that I was finding mastery cores, the stony ones, in the daily catalyst quests before they upgraded them. And all the class cores too. Like I have like, I don't want to say hundreds, but about 10 or 15 of each class because you could just find them. I don't know why people were buying them. If you just checked every day, oh look, there's one there today. I think the most I found was 3 in a week. Which means that, all the units that you do spend for cores can go to the carbonium ones, or is that how you say it? Carbon? Carbonidium? Carbondium? Hibida hibida. Yeah, but yeah, you gotta unlock the masteries, right? That's something that we've all done. Chill says, I feel like a mouse on a wheel when I do arenas. Just over and over and over again. I I do a lot of my play experimentation during arenas. Like, if my attacker is a fairly new champion that I've not spent a lot of time with, I'll try and do things. Like, if I'm not sure what will my special 2 do to this defender? Let me experiment. I mean, what other game mode can you experiment like that and be acceptable, and it be okay for you to die mid-fight, right? In Arena, you can lose 1 match out of every 3 without losing your streak. I wasn't paying attention there. So it's a great time to experiment, right? Like, is it faster if I do this? How many hits does this take? How do I get this big yellow number to be as big as possible? There we go. Why does Venom Pill look like a bit brighter than usual? I don't know, man. Perhaps the color on my stream is a little off. I think it is off. Personally, I just haven't made any adjustments yet. Two fights in the arenas and then I get bored and stop. Not gonna lie. Hey, and they're not for everybody. But yeah, it just looks like revive farming on quests is out, and we're gonna have to do something different now. I foresee larger profits for Kabam in the future, and I also see a lot of our higher end players quitting, or at least going to a more retired level of play. That would not surprise me at all. But there's new players all the time, right? In about a year, those players are going to be like, oh, it's always been that way, right? It's not going to affect them. Come on. They should make a weekly side quest that you can do only accomplish with a certain champ would help promote roster diversity. You know, you're not wrong. I think that's something that they've been looking at more and more recently. Oh man, why am I yawning? Oh, I know why. Because I get woke up all night by a baby. There's been a lot of little attempts here and there by Kabam to get people to flex their roster a little bit more. Like a month or two ago, the first Thronebreaker event quest, I remember that OG Guillotine and Clairvoyant were like the go-to champs for those path nodes. Unfortunately, I didn't have either one of them at a decent ranker level. But I do now. And those quests would have been much easier with them. Chill says, bruh, I am the best MCOC player of all time. I just can't beat the bugs and lag. Oh, I believe you. I believe you. And I am desperately waiting for the day that everyone knows that. Oh, did I mispronounce a word? Did I say scruff? I see what you typed. It said scuff, but I don't know. I might have said scruff. Maybe Gerald. I don't really know. Bro added an R to the word. A hard R. Is it a curse word now? Who said Kabam isn't making money? Oh, they are making money, Lorson. I recently looked at the past couple quarters of their earnings reports. They are making money. The problem is they're paying a lot of royalties to their parent companies for licensing. And they're not making profit. Ooh, excuse me. The thing is when you look at all the games that Kabam has, MCOC is definitely the biggest revenue generator. It's also the most expensive for them to continue to develop and maintain and upkeep. So, when they break it down like that, you kind of, I don't get to see all the nitty gritty details of the financials, but it's essentially a budget, and they're negative, right? So even during the gifting event month, right, when you think that they're making all that money, they're not making that much, and it wasn't enough to pay for the expenditures. You could say the game's dying. Here's the thing: is if the game's not making money, a parent company would be like, well, then turn the game off, right? Because we're a business at the end of the day. We have to make money. Problem is, nothing else that they make currently is generating the same volume of revenue. So they're not going to turn the game off. They're going to eat those losses, and it's going to turn into probably fewer upgrades, bug fixes, changes, design implementation. Honestly, I think Kabam should swap it down to just one new champion a month. I think 2 was overly ambitious for a really long time. But they're probably going to lay some people off. And it's not uncommon, or a company might be like, hey, look, we're going to lay you off, but we don't want to lay you off. We would be happy to keep you on board, but we need you to take less pay home. Um, so, people take those offers because they may not have a better alternative. Um, what is Kabam doing? I mean, I have no idea. These are just the thoughts of a rambling old man. But that's where my mind goes when we have these conversations. Mr. P says, but they were aware of the farming spots for 2 years and didn't say anything. Well, they kind of addressed that in one of their posts, and they said, "Yeah, we knew, but we didn't want to take it away without giving an alternative. They didn't want it to feel like they were just gonna hit us with the stick, right? At least that's how I interpret the message, which I think is a very reasonable thing to do." Jacob says, exactly, Mr. P, guarantee this is, sorry, partly because their last quarter was in the red, they got to make up the cash. Yeah, we got to make up the cash. Done this wait, long time nerf before with release champs content. Are you using voice to text, Jacob? I never can understand what you're trying to say when you do. Maybe if somebody can decode that for me. BP, save those complicated, sexy words for the only perks? Yeah, I know, right? I've often wondered, when I get monetized by YouTube and the channel starts to grow, what do I offer the channel members, right? The supporters. Like, I gotta have something. I gotta have something to offer them. Well, it's clearly the password to my OnlyFans account, right? Is this guy gonna throw a special? No, oh, okay. Okay. What garbage. I doubt their finances went red. You did. I was laughing hard. Sorry about. I'm sorry about mispronouncing scuff, Gerald. For real, think about it. We can't beat everyone in game. It's the bugs that makes the game hard. Well, at least for me. Sorry to hear that. Hey, Cac, what's up, man? Me and Cac did a what do they call it now? Threat level 3 incursion right before the reset today. Had a great time. Shield says we can beat everyone in game. Putrid Talent, my brother, what is up? Hey, mad props to Putrid Talent. He helped me pick the parts for the PC that I'm using now. And very thankful. I love my computer. I like the one new champ per month, then do one solid buff per month to go along with it. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's fair, right? Because right now they've locked themselves into doing 2 champs a month, and we gotta reconsider balancing or tuning champions, a few months after the release too. Which is these are all good things, but holy moly, she clipped me. Is that gonna kill me? There we go. Jinx, what's up, man? You could add DN. What is DN? Hmm. What? I was totally blocking. Has any of you had this issue recently? When you start the fight, you go to block and it's not blocking? It's only really been at the beginning of the fight. I don't know if my thumb's just in the wrong spot on the screen. Maybe I'm putting it down too early. We need to probably do a threat level 6 run BP, not for me, but for you. Let's get you a Legends title. Bro, I want to. I want to, which, by the way, if you guys don't know, Jinx is now a threat level 6 legend. Self-made. He fought the good fight and got a ridiculously OP Wong end boss fight. Spent more units than he would like to admit, but he did it, and I'm jealous. After hearing about the revive change, my frantic self is debating farming an epic ton of revives and trying my hand at Karina's Volume 3, considering I've yet to do it. Are you still playing Putrid? I thought that you had retired or taken a break from the game. I might be mistaken though. Fam is doing great, bro. Thanks. Hope you've been well, man. Yeah, I'm good. My youngest child is now getting a little bit older, and I can get back into streaming again. So I'm really happy to be here, and happy to talk to all of you. Oh, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Jinx says he spent 7,000 units. Well, that's more than I have. So I don't know what to do. Maybe Wiccan for rank 4? I don't know. Hard to say. Well, it looks like I've caught up on chat a little bit. I really do try really hard to stay up on chat. But when one of you really picks my brain and I start to just drone on and on about the deep thoughts of Brian, sometimes I just don't know when to quit. Cause I want to share my thoughts with you, especially if you want to know them, right? So sorry about that. Don't always get the feedback, those nonverbal cues from people when I talk to them, especially over the internet. In person, you can kind of pick up on those signs and body language and be like, yeah, yeah. So that's all I got to say about that. On the internet, it's just like, are they done listening to me talk yet? Putrid says he's retired from the Alliance. I minimally log in to clear lower maps. I hang around and still enjoy supporting fellow YouTubers. Been diving deep into other hobbies to occupy my time. Very nice. I think one of those is what? Fantasy football? I think I popped in on one of your streams when you guys were doing like what do you call it? The preseason trading fantasy football team organizing. I don't know. Cack says you got what you wanted, Thanos Jinx. It was worth it in the end, lol. Yeah, he was supposed to be my partner. He decided to leave me in the dust. Jinx says, to be fair, Cack, I got Thanos, Weapon X, and Kang during the December gifting banquet event. Yeah, yeah. Some people get all the luck, man. Didn't you get a Jessica Jones as well? I thought you did. Which, boggles me because I know I spent like 18,000 units or more. You'd think I would have gotten something like a Weapon X 5-star or something. But nope. Jinx did get 87th rank in the world for the gifting event. That is true. Kak wants to know what it cost you. And you said everything. And you're referencing Thanos and Gamora. Yeah, that's a great quote, man. I use that in memes all the time. Jinx says he spent like $5,000 to get to that rank. Right, so that means that only 86 people spent more than $5,000. It's still crazy, though. Damn, Christmas was good to you, man, Jinx. It was, it was. It was good to our alliance, too. I think we all got, what, top 5% rewards for the alliance? Was it top 5 or top 7%, top 10%? I can't remember. It was a lot. Jinx says that he's the best player in my alliance. Yes. We'll concede to that. Although I have a screenshot of a Sector 5 incursion where I had to carry Jinx to the final boss and then kill it for him. I'm just saying. He's probably fuming right now. Just saying. I had to kill the boss for him. So that we could get, what was that? Room 10 rewards? Right? Jinx says he got Jessica maxed out as a 5-star. That's pretty cool. That's one of those champions I probably won't get for a while. Cax says, ouch, Brian. Jinx sacrificed Brian to claim it all for himself. Pretty much. Pretty much. Woo, big yawn. It's not because I'm bored, guys, and it's certainly not a boring conversation. It's the fact that I get woke up at like 5 and 6 in the morning by an 8-month-old baby, and then I'm up all day. No nap. If she doesn't take a nap, neither do I. And I'm tired. Putrid says that football isn't as much a hobby as just me trying to be competitive with coworkers. LOL set up a new fabulous aquarium and started diving into a mild tool addiction and woodworking. Wow. Wow, I got a couple of friends that do a little, wood turning themselves, you know what I mean? In fact, my neighbor is one. He actually built his own table saw. Can you imagine that? Building your own full table saw like you would see in a shop. Jinx says I could have probably spent 4K and landed in the top 120. I'm curious, some of the bigger spenders, like I wonder how much they're spending. I know Max did a video series one time where he kind of opened up the balance book and he kind of shined a light on how much he was spending on the game per month. Somewhere between like $3,000 and $5,000 a month at one point. That blows my mind. That is so much money. Putrid says he doesn't spend any monies on MCOC anymore at all. I refuse using my hobby budget on tools. LOL. Hey, no shame there, man. I least of all can guilt trip anybody over that. Not that there should be any guilt tripping at all, right? I see it as if time is valuable, right? Then, what is your time worth? And what are your priorities, right? For some people, it's you got to have every new champion as soon as it comes out. And then you got to get it awakened. And then you got to take it to Sig 200 as quickly as possible, right? That's their priority. I do not share that priority. I'll wait for it to come out on a regular crystal. Woo! Jinx says, all right, calm down. That's because you took nodes. I did. I was taking the boss nodes. He's right. We had a very productive run. Cax says, ah ha ha ha, wow, Brian with the receipts. LOL, sorry, Jinx. Yeah, man, I got a screenshot. That's probably the only time that's ever going to happen. Let's just be clear. Run it back, no nodes. Chill says, bro, I'm 40 and making babies. Why not? Why I'm not tired? I left a baby with sis. See you Saturday. I'm going to be pretty busy this Saturday, actually. Time is valuable at the moment. My time is worth minimum wage an hour. I told you my life sucks. Well, life is what you make of it. It's really easy to complain. I would argue that if you have time to play this game, your life probably is not that bad. It's all about, that Overton window and your perception and viewpoint. Man, I should start charging you guys for all this great advice I give out. What's the name of that new service you keep seeing commercials for? BetterHelp.com or whatever? That's funny. No, don't kill me. Don't kill me. No. Oh, man. Oh, well. Putrid says, I thought MCOC was expensive. Haha, nice power tools can really put you back quite quick. Yes, they can, especially if you get the good stuff. Wearing my Captain America shirt today. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I like to hunch over a lot when I'm playing. But I should lean back, show off the shirt. Your first make purchase for my shop was a mid-level-ish table saw. Now I have to wait for the other nicer items. Yeah, but once you have a table saw, you could pretty much do everything you need to do on that table saw. Right? Switch out a couple of bits, maybe get a special attachment. That table saw can build you a house, bro. Chill says, congrats on the table saw though, Putrid. Yeah, it's a big purchase, man. You love your life, you're just trying to make me laugh. Well, you're making more money than I am. I'm just a glorified stay-at-home dad now. Thanks, man. Haven't even been able to use it yet. Weekend warrior, LOL. Oh, I hear that. Sounds like you've been busy. No worries, bro. Best thing about tools is you can always make your money back. Yeah, every time there's a garage sale, there's always people that come around. They don't want whatever you put out, but they're not afraid to come up and be like, you got any tools? That's what they want. It's like a black market for used tools around here. I had someone, I'm literally like mowing my lawn. My wife's tending the garage sale, right? And I was mowing the lawn. And because the mower worked, this one guy gets out of his truck and he goes, "Hey man, how much you want for that mower?" I'm like, I'm literally using it like right now. I don't think it's for sale. And he goes, "Can I change your mind?" And I'm like, "What?" Bro, this is my mower. You cannot have it. Bro, I don't make money. I transfer legal checks to my fam and leave me nothing. But I get food, so life is still good. Oh man, where are you sending the money to? And can you send me some? Yeah, you could make money back, but to be honest, I'm afraid to do any entrepreneurship. I'd almost rather someone provide me with materials and consumables and just take on projects for fun. I mean, the first thing you should do, Putrid, is use your woodworking skills to repair things in your own home. And then once that's done, start using it to create upgrades for your home. And you're probably going to go through a bunch of wood where you mess it up, or you cut it just wrong. The joint doesn't quite fit. But once you get all those kinks out of the way, um, maybe then you're ready to start being like a DIY handyman. You could build or repair furniture. This guy needs to die. Come on. There we go. I feel you, Putrid, the same. And Brian, you know why I'm hesitant to try my hand with entrepreneurship again. Yeah, we talked. I understand. I understand. Um, I mean, running a business is not easy, as you know, especially in today's economy. Oh my God. Oh, how did that hit me? I dexed it. There we go. Chill says I get paid from boss. I cash it, and then kids and baby moms just take the take. They're on the take, bro. Just think of the show called Married with Children. Do you sit on the couch with your hand in your pants? Because that is probably the most iconic position that we all ever remember Al Bundy being in. Right? He'd sit there on the couch, hand halfway into his pants, and his kids are just like, Dad, can I have more money? There we go. But they feed me, so I'm good. Yeah. I mean, if someone's really honest with themselves, they can get by with, you know, they need three things. You need shelter, you need food, so water and food, and clothing, right? Once you have those three necessities, everything else is non essential. Ever since you were 14, my hands have been in pants. Wowza. I'm really enjoying my 9 to 5 and the ease of getting paid and being well provided for with the benefits including. Anything outside of that scares me. Maybe later down the road when I have more of a nest to rely on. Yeah, of course. Fair enough. Got to take care of yourself. I certainly didn't think that I was not going to be employed. I just assumed that I would, right? Very fortunate to be in this position. It's afforded our family a lot of flexibility. How did we get on this topic? Oh, man. pew. Oh, I just took this Havoc to rank 3. I kind of told myself I wasn't going to take 6 stars to rank 3 unless they were awakened. But I'm running out of awakened 6 stars to rank up. So, yeah, just took that Havoc to rank 3. Like, I think earlier today or yesterday? Very jealous of your freedoms. Haha, time is a virtue. Well, you know, it comes at a cost, man. I mean, I could, without a doubt, land, like, literally just... I could just walk into a place that does my field of work and land a $90,000 job within a week. But I, skills and capabilities of much more. And so that would certainly, like, drastically change our income. But then we would have to make a bunch of other sacrifices, especially now that we had another baby. You know, it's the kind of job where vacations aren't really a thing. Requesting time off has to be arranged around a work schedule rather than just, you can't just request time off. It has to be something that you plan like months in advance. So, I had to trade the freedom of financial surplus for family time and I don't want to get too deep into it, but we decided that me being a stay-at-home dad, while not traditional, it would give us all more freedom with our schedules and time. It would help us reduce our cost of living. We just wouldn't be making as much money, right? If I went to work, good portions of that money would be paying for like childcare, probably a nanny. We would probably have to get people to like come clean the house and do the laundry for us. Because that's the last thing my wife would want to do is work all day and then do all that stuff at night while I'm, on another 12 to 18 hour shift. So the trade-off is that I have to be frugal now, right? Like, I felt guilty buying this computer. Something that I normally would have just swiped my card for and just be like, non-issue, moving forward. I mean, as Putrid knows, I dragged my feet on building this computer for, 6 months? All the time that you get with your daughters is amazing, and I'm sure something you'll absolutely never regret. Yeah, you're probably right? Money does not buy happiness. But all the things you can buy with it do bring me happiness. You're on the way home, so you guys be good and safe. All right, you be safe, Chill. Just watched a video of like some lady here in Virginia Beach who basically side scraped a police cruiser and then went on a police chase, right? And it was like a street pole camera monitoring an intersection security footage. And this lady in her SUV, she must have been going like 100 miles an hour and just flew through this intersection and basically flew by this car. She hit the car, T-boned him, but maybe not like a clean T. She went so fast, she took his front bumper and radiator off and spun his car out of control, but it didn't even look like it had phased her vehicle because she was going so fast. And so the security footage shows that the car kind of gets spun, does like a 360 and just kind of rolls off to the side. And the guy gets out and he's like looking around. He has no idea what happened. He doesn't even know he got hit. He's probably like stunned. He's like scratching his head, looking at his car, doesn't know what to do. Nobody stopped to help him. And it's like a good 30, maybe 45 seconds of this video where this dude's just looking around at his now totaled vehicle, wondering what the hell just happened, right? And then that's when the police cruisers go by. And they don't even stop to see if he's okay. Like, crazy people on the roads, man. You never know. You gotta watch out for that. Oh, come on. Not with the weakness stuff. I hate Annihilus so much. So bad. Come on. Give me an opening. Is my daughter walking yet? No. She is just now, like within this week, getting to that point where she's like pulling herself up to a standing position, but her legs are still wobbly. She's just starting to crawl too. She doesn't go far, but we'll say she'll get on all fours and then just kind of like move one knee forward and then do like that super long reach. And if that doesn't do it, then she kind of gives up. But she's getting there. She is bounding with energy. If I wasn't having to, you know, chase after her to not like put random things she found on the floor in her mouth all the time, I might even have time to stream in the mornings, but it's going to be a little bit before I can do that. But I look forward to it. I enjoyed streaming in the mornings much better. I just feel like this late at night, I'm just waiting to get tired, right? Your oldest didn't walk until 16 months old, so I'm sure she'll have him beat. LOL. Maybe. We do spend a lot of time holding Eleanor. In fact, today we wouldn't give her something, so she did like the angry scream and shaking her hands to show us how angry she is. And then she tried to bite Emily for not letting her have it. And we were like, whoa, whoa, what is going on here? No biting. But yeah, my youngest daughter tried to take a bite out of her sister's cheek today. This little girl's about to learn the word no. Is she awakened yet? can't remember. I don't think she is. Nope. I really want to awaken my rogue. Good thing my wife is asleep. She has baby fever. Yeah, apparently so did I, like, 16 months ago. Anyway, how's the stream and the camera and the mic working? They look good? I mean, this is your camera, so it's doing like this weird thing infrequently where it just gets out of focus and isn't self-correcting. Um, I don't know, sluggish and slow focusing and sharpening of the image. I don't know if that's something that you had experienced before, but it seems to do it quite a bit. It looks okay right now, but I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if I have like an incorrect setting. My mic quality is so much better. Well, thank you. It's the Elgato mic. I have, it's the USB one. Wave 3, I believe. I also got the pop filter. It's really just a mesh screen in front of it. And then I have a shock mount for it, which I was under the impression I would be able to use the shock mount on the desk stand, but I guess it's meant more for when it's mounted to a boom. And so, I'll probably get a boom at some point in the future, but honestly, I'm completely okay with it just sitting on the desk. Wavelength, you have the same one? Yeah, I like it. Very easy and simple to set up and use. I probably could optimize it a little bit better because I think I just plug and played it. Did some volume gain adjusting. But outside of that, I tried using the mixer, but I decided that I'd rather the OBS be my mixer because I was running into a weird sound loop. If you ever need any tips on the optimization, like the mixer and stuff, let me know. Perhaps in the near future. Right now, I'm just a little bit distracted with getting back into the streaming. I've got a short list of things I want to do. Like today, I did the little champion ticker at the bottom. I'd like to modify that just a little bit. It's not quite displaying the way I wanted it to, but I was like, well, this looks good enough for tonight, so I quit playing with it. I feel like at some point I too should be upgrading the camera to something nicer, but I think we have some time. I don't think there's any rush. I still have no idea how to edit a video. I need to just do that. Figure it all out. I'd like to switch to some green screening. Get rid of the window box. I'd like to have a, just my quote silhouette overlay. Eliminate the background. But you know, one thing at a time. I get limited time in the day when I'm not specifically holding Eleanor or playing with her right now. So I'm using a lot of that time to do the household chores, dishes. Like today, I went grocery shopping. And then once the wife is off work, I try to spend time with her and the kids when they get home from school, which really only makes the only free time I have is post 10 p.m. when everyone else is sleeping. Keep it fun and within your limits, just don't burn out. I definitely did, but I had more to do with the game and not the streaming. Yeah, I'm also looking at the longevity of this game. I could absolutely play it until the servers get shut off, but I don't know, man. Like, there's just so much content that they're putting out now that you can't reasonably do without tons of revives. I don't know, maybe I'm just bad. But, me stockpiling resources to do one quest to get either completion or exploration of some map, you know, like, uh, just seems, I don't know, not fun. Like, it's not fun until you finish and you succeeded. Then it's fun. But then you gotta go, okay, we climbed that molehill. Now where's the next mountain, you know? And you gotta start that uphill grind again. Sometimes I wonder if, you know, like, we're not a hardcore alliance, but we're pretty active. And it's a pretty demanding tempo, right? You know, what if? What if I were to lean a little bit more into the retirement zone? And I went down to doing one event quest. I, you know, maybe I do lower AQ or maybe no AQ, you know? What if I dropped, you know, doing war? And I think I know my answers to all those, right? I'd get less rewards, which means my account would stagnate. Which is what happens to so many people, right? They push so hard in this game and then they go, ugh, it's not worth it. And then their account kind of stagnates until they either come back to it or they don't. Boom. I would love to make woodworking content, but there's so much material cost that I simply don't have the need to make a ton of different furniture right now. Well, you know, something you could do is maybe you could. I mean, the problem is like furniture manufacturing, especially wood furniture, it can get expensive really quick. Um, like if you sold it for at cost for material, wouldn't that help reduce the price and make it more affordable? I don't know, just brainstorming here. I mean, ideally, right, if you were to be making content videos of you woodworking, if there was some kind of passive income stream which could then turn around into your woodworking material costs, like maybe you get crowdfunded by your viewers, maybe your monetization just pays for the wood. I don't know. That would be ideal because then you could finish a project and you could be like, all right, so we're gonna give this away, or we're gonna sell it for this crazy low price. Um, but you can't just start there. Yeah, you could take viewer requests on what to make, like Mr. P says. Um, I don't know if you could establish yourself as a small woodworking handy repairman, and then someone is like, "I will pay you to make this repair," like I would give you $30 for it. Then you could be like, "Okay, give me like a week," and then obviously do the work, but at the same time do it in your shop and maybe film it, and then there's your content, and you made a little bit of money doing it. I mean, as long as you're not becoming a business, I don't think anyone's gonna, what's the word, hang you out to dry for doing a couple of errands for cash, right? Or would they? I don't know. I I love seeing people follow and achieve their dream, right? If you if you love the work that you do, you know, you'll just be happier. Problem is we all need to make money so we can pay bills and feed these kids, right? What kills me is like, I watch a couple of random YouTube channels, right? I think there's a woodworking one where he uses a what, AutoCAD or CNC machine or whatever. I don't know. And so he'll sit there and make like a accelerated timeline video of him using the software. And then he has like another camera recording the machine cutting it, right? Those are always cool to watch. And then he'll, you know, basically manufacture a special piece and then he'll go and install it on a third part of the video. Um, and he does it all for free, right? Just like those guys that do like lawnmower services for free. They go find the nastiest yard they can find. They knock on the door and be like, "Look, we got a YouTube channel. We want to clean up your yard on camera for free." And we do it for free because we make money on these videos. CNC woodworking is awesome. Yep. Don't disagree. Trying to figure out the right way to go here. We must be getting near the end of my roster because here's Iron Fist. I've put a few levels into him, but I don't remember him being very high. I also just looked at the clock. It's like 1 a.m. Eastern right now. think I started this stream, what, almost 2 hours ago? It's good to have 6 stars, I guess. Woo! Like that little false charge in there. I started to sweat a little bit during that. Did anyone do the Diablo 3 beta this past weekend? Putrid says, growing up, we had an elderly lady down the road whose husband passed and her big yard went to crap. My dad and I knocked on her door one day to offer her help for free, and it made her day. Yeah, I bet. There's an old man that lives across the street from me. His wife passed about almost 2 years ago now. So every time I see him outside, and he's doing something, without being too nosy of a neighbor, I do go over and say hi and see how he's doing, and ask if he needs anything. He's pretty self-sufficient, kind of a modest guy. So he always says he's good, but we sit there and we have a good conversation. Say I talk to him about once every week or two. But he's just carrying on. He's a pretty healthy guy. He might live forever. Who knows? Yeah, there's that unstoppable Colossus I have. How did I miss that? Jeez. There we go. Then it turned into something long-term where we just started completely maintaining her yard and never once took her money. She had a ton of trees, so fall sucked. Yeah, I got a ton of trees in my yard too, and my yard has fallen into disrepair, and it's because of all the leaves that are falling. I was not prepared for the amount of leaves that we get in this yard. And it killed the grass, so now my grass is all like patchy. And I really just need to go out there and get the leaves up. Maybe I need to, once the leaves start falling, and maybe I need to mow my lawn like 2 or 3 times a day. No, not a day. A week, just to get the leaves up off the ground, because they're settling into the soil, and it's blocking the grass from getting any sun, so the grass isn't growing. And then when it rains, they get stuck, in the grass and on the dirt underneath, and then it starts to like rot, Anyway, first world problems, but yeah, I know what you mean with all those trees, man. In fact, my neighbor, who kind of lives like behind me, we're on a corner, right? His tree, he had a very big tree in his front yard, and one of his neighbors brought it to his attention that his tree was starting to separate down the middle. And you know how it is when you break a tree? The fibrous tree strands inside of the trunk, They don't necessarily come off with a clean cut. They, come on. Oh my goodness. There we go. He has what we call a Widowmaker. That's good. I like that. No, but I don't know. I gotta be able to get the leaves up off my lawn. I put a bunch of seed in late fall. Uh, they started to like sprout in January. Now they're just small patches of grass, but I don't know. I need a lot of new grass. I'm trying to do it with seed, but sod is looking pretty good lately. All right, let's see how far down the roster we are. I know I'm getting close to the bottom of it. Oh wow, we still have quite a few. Never mind. I need to Well, I guess we're gonna establish a new baseline for how many points I can put up with the 6 stars, right? I think we've only lost one fight so far. Maybe two. Oh yeah, see here we go. The camera's doing the fuzzy thing again. Why does it do that? There we go. It just sharpened up. It's so erratically random. I don't know if it's because the wall behind me is a bright white, or is it just poor lighting in the room? I don't know. You know, now that I barely play, and a lot of the things in the game hold little value to you, I might enjoy the ease of grinding now. I should give it a try. It's something to do with idle time, you know, which isn't really idle for me. I mean, I do the arena for specific things, right? T4B, T1A, and other catalysts. They go a long way to feeding the account, to fattening up my 4 and 5 star roster. So I'd like to think that at some point it will be much better to have all those champions fully ranked out and maxed. Because as it stands right now, like, I don't have a shortage of crystals or ISO or gold. It's always catalysts. Yep, always Always looking for those catalysts. You've run out of things to watch on TV. Grinding may just be what I could use as a time filler. Yeah, maybe. I mean, every little bit helps, right? Some people, they only go like one milestone in. Some people go for the milestone rewards, right? Come on. I I don't know how you've run out of things to watch on TV. I don't watch a lot of TV because I'm always on the game. Oh no. Honestly, just need something to take my mind off of tools that's free and mindless. Well, I mean, but if that's like your new hobby and you're really loving it, do you really want to distract yourself from it? Oh my gosh, we got so many left. If you guys will just give me a brief moment, I'm actually going to go get something to help keep me a little more awake, like some caffeine. There we go. Sorry about that. I just needed to get up and like walk around a little bit to wake myself up and to refresh my drink because I'm a thirsty boy. I mean, I would do it all the time, but even if I could keep up with the material cost, my home would be cluttered with too much furniture. Eh. I don't know, man. I think you should put it out there. Like you should spread the word that you have tools and skills, and then basically, you know, advertise that you are willing to do repairs for people for little to no profit. And just, take work on a case by case basis, like maybe they got something they want you to take a look at, see if you can fix, so you go over there, you check it out, and you go, yeah, I can do this for you. And then just, you know, be like, hey man, let me charge you for parts, and maybe just you slide me a few extra bucks for labor as a tip, and you'll get fixed furniture. I'll get to play around with my stuff. Because I know what you mean. There is a local carpentry shop here in Virginia Beach that I recently just purchased a table for. We needed a little kitchen table, right? We wanted one that was like small to go against a sidewall, but we didn't want it taking up a lot of room. So we got one of those tables that has like the folding, it's a circle table, and the sides fold down so that it kind of turns into more of a rectangle. And it fits perfectly in that spot that we're looking to fill. And it kind of like completes the kitchen almost. Because what we had before was just so space consuming. Anyway, so we found a table there where the top was painted and stained, and it almost identically matches the flooring that we put in. And so I'm like, oh my god, this looks great. And we got it on like a half price sale. And I asked him, like, why is this on sale? Like, this is a great table. And it's the same thing you just said. He's like, we make stuff, and a large portion of their store is wood products they've made. And he goes, we make stuff so fast that people can't buy it fast enough. And, they literally just have to get rid of stuff just so they have room to make more stuff. And I'm like, hey, I'm not complaining. There we go. Jeez. I know I could just donate stuff, but for now I'd rather just build what I need and save my money for nicer tools that will make things easier and bring material costs down by milling my own lumber. I mean, the idea of all that sounds really good. I had to do a furniture repair on our living room couch recently. And like somebody sat down too hard on it and it broke one of the cross beams, and it made the couch cushion sag into the couch like really far. And I ended up flipping it over and taking the cloth off the bottom, that black layer of like breathable fabric, pulled the staples on that, and I go into the couch to be like, okay, what broke? And it wasn't that it necessarily broke. The screws that hold the springs for the couch cushions had become separated from the crossbeam. So I was like, okay, well, I need to get a new crossbeam. But it's just a piece of wood, right? So basically cut an identical piece of wood and just replaced it and remounted the couch springs. But then I found out the reason the couch sits so weird and low is that the supports that kind of hold the whole thing together weren't nailed in the back. So you're literally just sitting on the floor because the wood was sinking into the couch. And I'm like, well, that's not supposed to happen either. Bought a bunch of L brackets and screws and gave it tons of support now. It's now our favorite couch because it's been like modified from the manufacturer. Cash only work can be hard to come by. I could try Facebook and Craigslist. I might try it though once I get my shop fully set up. There you go. That's the can-do spirit. My problem is like 1,000 things I want to do, and I don't have time to do any of them. Oh, here's my brand new Sunspot. I have never played with this champion as an attacker before in my life. It feels so foreign. I think he's like the coolest looking champion in the game. The whole suit tie, right? I think that was my first time playing him too. How many we got left? We got, what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. That Spidey is nice. Haven't gotten him yet to try him out. Okay, so I guess that's another one of my newest openings that wasn't on that video. I forgot about him. I am excited. I'd never... So right up there with Sunspot, Stark Spider-Man is another champion I'd never really played with at all. So I'm happy to be finally getting some of those champions. Kind of confused about why I'm getting them as 6 stars, but we can't seem to get them as 5 stars. Seems a little off to me, but... There's always time to learn new tricks, right? Oh, Nick Fury, too. Don't have Nick Fury as a 5 star, but I got him as a 6 star now. This arena is actually taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I guess I just have more champions now? Anyway, so I bought Diablo 4, and I spent a gross amount of time this past weekend playing the open beta. And the second open beta is going to be this weekend, and so that's what I'm going to be doing there too. I'm kind of excited about it. come on. What? There we go. Getting my butt kicked over here. There we go. I used to find Terrax extremely intimidating. Yeah, this caffeine's really helping me stay awake. I can definitely feel it. I just need a little bit of a kick. Alright, so we hit 7.5 million. But I want to see how far this 6-star roster is going to take me. Like I said, we've recently gotten a bunch of new champs. And we are getting near the end. There's only a few more rounds after this. Although we might have to skip the battlegrounds. I got a dentist appointment in the morning with Emily. So be getting up about a half hour earlier to get that happening. Oh, I did that. That was me. You know, not looking forward to a new war season starting. I mean, we have a great alliance. We're filling 3 battle groups. For the most part, we're clearing the maps 100%. We're winning about a little more than half of the wars, right? We're kind of stuck in gold too. Can't seem to promote out. It'll come in time, I'm sure, but... Come on. There we go. But, I don't know. I like the rewards from war, but I don't think I like war. I mean, I tell my alliance to just get in there, do your best, right? I don't know. It's not that fun of a game mode for me. What? I missed that opening. Did you see that? I swiped the wrong way. Ooh, let's see here. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh man, I like never get I never get parried by auto intercept, but I did there. Luckily, I was able to recover fast enough that he didn't do any damage to me. Now that I've gotten her awakened, like I'm thinking about taking her up just to I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing she's good if you've got the Furies built up, but oh, did I miss that? I think I did. Can't make that mistake again. Oh, but there I am, making those mistakes. Can we recover? Nope. Holy moly. Yeah, I died. I'm losing focus, guys. Losing focus. Can't believe that happened. Let's see here. Now here's another champion. Never had Blade as a 5-star. I think I have him now, but he's still not awakened. And not even leveled or ranked up. Now I got the 6-star version. Sure, just keep hitting me. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Get those critical bleeds in before she starts to glance again. That was terrible. Is parry working? I don't even know. Okay, so we've broken 8 million. I like that. It's too bad there wasn't an arena event going on right now. This would have been perfect. Hulk smash. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there, little by little. We're almost done, I think. I did not think it was going to take this long to do this. Oh, there goes the camera again, getting all fuzzy. Come on, camera. There it goes. Oh, it's thinking about it. It doesn't know what to do. Why would it do that? All right, let's see. We are getting near the bottom. I want to like America Chavez. I just don't know what she's good for. She just is annoying to fight. That's about it. I need to get him out of the corner, don't I? These poisons are going to kill me. No, don't kill me, poisons. There we go. You're still lurking? You're not alone? Well, I appreciate it, man. I know it's getting late. It's almost 2 a.m. Eastern now. What are you doing awake? Means it's like almost 1 a.m. your time. Oh, here we go. Recently got Bishop and Ultron too. I'm stoked about those guys. A 5-star Ultron was like one of my first 5 stars that I got. And he's still not awakened. And now I've got the 6-star not awakened. And I don't think Ultron needed a buff. Really? There we go. No, it's almost 2 a.m. Oh, you're Eastern for some reason I thought you were Central Time. You took a nap and now you're just awake? Oh man, I'm jealous of your nap time. Really? That clipped me? How? I was way over there. Oh, it's getting cold. We turn off the heat downstairs at night to save a little bit of money and energy. But then it gets cold down here. That's why I had the blanket earlier. I had to take it off because I was getting tired. Bishop, another champion I thought was completely fine. I thought he was fine before he got the buff. You're just mocking up a logo for branding because you're bored? That's cool. Are we getting close to the end? I think we are. How many we got left? Alright, 2 rounds. We've got this. 2 more rounds. Let's go. I got a Human Torch. But I think that was part of the crystal opening. Yeah, we'll go like that. Very excited to have that Human Torch. There we go. Whew. Don't have a 5-star Sasquatch either. It's like my 6-star roster is better than my 5-star roster. Whoa. All right, 1 more round. And this will be our new benchmark data. And I'll show you guys why here in just a second. This is why I wanted to do this. I knew I had to come on to stream so I could stay focused and push through the night to get this round done. Because ultimately, at some point, I'm just gonna be doing arena like crazy to get champions. I think I'm in that ballpark now. Sure, we'll do that one. Pow, pow, pow. Oh, come on. Come on. What are you doing? There we go. Rintra? Hey, Soldier Sheep. Long time no see. New character for me, at least. I opened up like 14 6-star Nexus crystals a few days ago. And I was able to get and awaken this champion. along with a Black Widow Deadly Origin, Human Torch, Nick Fury. Got a whole bunch of stuff. There we go. Yeah, I was able to get Rintra, Torch. I think I got a Karnak in there somewhere. I can hear the baby waking up. That's why I keep pausing. Probably good that we're at an ending point here. I think that was our last champion. So we'll call that 2 hours. 2 hours and 5 minutes, maybe. No more 6 stars. And that put us at... So we'll call that 9 million, right? We call that 9 million? Check Discord. Sure, man. Oh, wow. The Custom S? Customs? N and S, S and N? Which one is it? Alright, so that's 9 million. So we'll times that by 6 rounds, right? Because that's how much you could reasonably do in an arena 3-day event. So that's 54 million points that I could reasonably put up. That's pretty much guaranteed 5 stars, if not a 6 star from time to time. I think I'm definitely in the ballpark where if I really, really, really wanted a champion, I could get that champion. Wasn't too long ago I did a OG Thor arena. I was aiming for the 5 star, but got the 6 star. I got place 100, which was the lowest spot you could get to get a 6 star. So I have an awakened 6 star OG Hulk now, and still no 5 star. You sent the name in chat. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's a family logo. That's pretty cool, man. And sons. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. I never realized how much work goes into artistry for like advertising and whatnot. There we go. As you can see, that ticker bar at the bottom, it can be a little buggy if I mess with the windows too much. I gotta figure out how to fix that now. Okay, but we still gotta do level up event. Let's do this. Shall we do some leveling? Let's do some leveling. So what we got? Got some green and red. We can do some green and red. Just gonna slam a bunch of ISO in. Man, some of these just need a little bit of ISO to top off. Are they all like this? It's crazy. Guess I need some little red pieces, huh? Hope this won't take long. Man, can't catch a break. Alright, let me see how many points I've put up before I go and collect a bunch of stuff I don't want to overflow on. Okay, so we're only like halfway. Okay, got it. Got it. And we stopped at Agent Venom. Got a few more reds to digest. Dealing with some excess ISO issues after that level up, or the crystal openings that I did. So I'm just trying to make sure that we are syncing it appropriately and not letting it go to waste. Too much ISO and gold problems? Not for me, man. Can never have too much gold. Okay, what's going on? Why am I only able to claim so little? What are we full up on over here? Do I need to dump some of that cosmic? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Alright, what else do we have? Some more skill. Where'd that Agent Venom go? There he is. And what? Alright, go back to green, I guess. There we go. Can claim just a few extra now. That's what it's all about. Yep, that's perfect amount right there. And we need about 13 more levels. We'll just do it that way. A little bit overage, but I don't want to be messing around with it for too long. Alright. No, we're still short. We got about 8 more to do. Let's go back to where we were. Basically just going to do the exact same thing with her. There we go. Hopefully that's all I need to do there. We can go pop some crystals now. Nope. Not enough, huh? We're one... Okay, we need like one solid like level. So we'll go back. Level up. Who was that? That was what? Jessica Jones? We are going to just give her an extra kick in the butt here. Is that one piece going to be enough? Nope. Okay, hopefully that's enough. Yep, okay, perfect. That's what I was going for. Now I'll just claim a bunch of the gray stuff to fill it up. We'll probably... I'm hoping we get like a science advancement event in the middle of the night here. So when the baby wakes me up, I'll just check the phone and be like, ooh, let's open crystals. Okay, but here we are. Okay, so in the past we were doing the Cavalier Mojo Choice crystals. I typically open these until I get a 5 or a 6 star. So let's go. Let's see what we can get, huh? Oh no, the camera's doing the weird thing again. Sharpen up, camera. Woo! Wow! That's an awakening. Holy moly. Oh man, I was wondering if I was ever gonna awaken her. Come on, camera. What's your camera doing, Putrid? Boop, boop. So out of focus. There it goes. Now it's sharpening up. Well, I guess that's all the crystals we're gonna open up tonight. That was amazing. Holy cow. First crystal. And now I finally have an awakened Scarlet Witch. Look at that. Right there. Hot damn. That is awesome. I am so excited about that. Woo. Well, now what do we do? Where do we go from here? Well, I should go to bed. It does that sometimes. Autofocus isn't always reliable. Is there a way to get it to like force focus? I mean, I don't mind so much it adjusting the lighting, but like when it goes out of focus, like I'm not really moving around too much. I don't know why it does that. But maybe we can talk about it more offline, cuz I need to get to bed. It's already 2 a.m., brother. Um Man, that was way cool. That was way cool. I feel good. But you know, I accomplished my objective for the night. I got a 4-star awakened Vision now. I awakened my 5-star Scarlet Witch. We knocked out the level up event. I'll probably do some cosmic combat offline just before I fall asleep. But I need to get to these battlegrounds, and so that means I need to do them tomorrow morning because, well, we're running out of time. But that's all I have for tonight. I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me tonight, especially you, Putrid, man. I have missed you. I just assumed you were busy, so I wasn't bothering you. But we should talk more. Anyways, let's see if there's somebody to raid. Let's see. We got Brian Grant, Max, and let's see. Is anyone else streaming? And me. So yeah, we're gonna do Max because everyone else seems to be watching. Brian Grant. How come nobody's watching Max? Love Max. Anyways, if you want to, click that link in the chat. Go check out Max. Yeah, I'm gonna go. So have a good night. Don't stay up too late, Putrid. I'm willing to bet you have work tomorrow. And I'm gonna go get some Z's. So take care, my friend.